Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-8, the Tier 6 Soviet SPG, and we're located on the south spawn of Fiery Salient. Now this particular SU-8 is being commanded by UKSkaface, and you've seen some of his replays before, and he did actually tell me that this was probably the best battle he's ever had in this particular Arty. And as you know, it's a close contender for the M44 for the Tier 6 level, because it's got a pretty accurate gun and it's fairly fast to move about. Hasn't quite got the reload speed of the M44, but it's moderately close. Okay, he's in position. Or is he? No, going to go back just a little bit more. Okay, he's ready to go. There's the first target. Skoda T40 Premium. Oh, Type 64 jumped over the crater. I've done that myself. Wow! Got a direct hit, first shot. 215 hit points. It looked as if it was going to go behind the Skoda, but it actually went right into him. God, that's a lucky shot. But I'm sure that Type 64 is happy because he just picked up a load of spotting assistance. Going for the Skoda again, round out. And he splashed him. 114, 3 critical hits. T25's coming up to have a go as well. Oh, and the ELC's going in for a bit of spotting. Alright, there's a strip there. It's the M42. Okay, dialed in, rounds out. Direct hit! 214, 2 critical hits, one of which has tracked him. So he's stuck there unless he uses his repair kit. I think he did use his repair kit. I'm not sure if he actually did wait for the tracks to repair. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out. Splashed him again and tracked him again. 95 this time. Now, if he did use his repair kit the last time, he's going to be here for much longer. And he's taken out. Yes, he is here for a very long time as a wreck. Now, what's his next target? Well, it's a Type 64 on the west side of the battlefield. The Skoda's disappeared off near the railway line, so he's probably in the bushes. And his team are pushing the ridgeline to spot for him. The ELC keeps popping over the ridgeline, which is a very dangerous thing to do. In fact, he's gone very deep into the enemy territory, the ELC. I'm not sure he's going to last very long if he does that. Oh, he's going very deep. This is an encounter battle, but he's gone way behind the enemy lines. Oh, and he's got a lovely direct hit there on the IS-2. I wonder actually if he's paying attention, because the ELC might find the enemy Arty very shortly. He's certainly found 2 of the enemy tank destroyers, and he's being fired upon. Unfortunately, we lost one of our tanks there, a T-67. He crashed, but he got a good hit there on the IS-2. And the IS-2 has been taken out, so he's picked up some stun assist. Okay, loaded on T-34, and he splashes him. 196 hit points, 2 critical hits. Meanwhile, at the other end of the battlefield, the ELC has just taken... He's just been spotting for the enemy tanks, and unfortunately he was just taken out by the Steer Waffenträger, who's right up near the railway line, which is surprising. Okay, UKSkaface was going to go for the T-34. Oh, but he was taken out before the shell arrived. And our team is absolutely screaming into the enemy rear now. I think the enemy have realised they're in a bit of a pickle here, because they're being attacked from 2 directions at once now. From in front and from behind. Now, we lost the tank there at the midline. That was the Type 64. He tried to cross and Steer got him. Or is it? No, it's the T-34-100 got him. But the Steer just got smacked for 672. Now, he's an open-top vehicle. An Arty shell's going to devastate him. And now he's gone. So, T-67. Right up on the hill, but he needs to let it dial in. Almost there. Now. Beautiful. 259 hit points, 2 critical hits. And he's out the game. And the enemy just lost the KV-1S. And there's a KV-1 and a Type 64. That's the same Type 64 that was on the west side of the battlefield. He moved all the way over to the hill to reposition. Now, UKSkaface goes for the KV-1, but he misses. It goes long. That was RNG. We still haven't seen that Skoda T40 again. Well, I think he'll find he's probably going to be up on the hill. Type 64. It's a lightly skinned vehicle. And that's a kill shot. 445. Lovely one. I can see why he said that this was a good battle. He is getting an awful lot of damage. He's already up to 2,500 hit points of damage. And 1,000 hit points of stun assist. And 110 hit points of damage assistance. Right, there's that T-34-100. The one that took out the R-Type 64. Trying to dial in. He's moving. Oh, he's gone. He was killed by the Oni. So that was probably a high explosive round. Now, I suspect that T-40 must be in the northeast corner of the map. He was last seen near to the railway line. I think he must have gone down the railway line, across, and gone right up on top of the hill. And that's where UKSkaface is indicating. I think that's where he thinks they are. And there's an Arty still missing as well. I think you'll find that Arty's up there. He's going to look for the tracer. He's indicating to the comments indicating to have a look near the river. The SU-100's nearby. If there was somebody near there, they probably would have fired at the SU-100 by now. There's the tracer. Okay, so he knows where he is. Rounds out. No, he didn't hit him. And there he's been actually. He did stun him because he was taken out a second or so later, and he picked up some stun assist. 183. So he just missed him. The shell must have gone long or short on RNG. I think it went long, but he did stun the M44. Now the Skoda. Is he in that bush? No. I think he's going to be in the bush to the right at the east side of the map. That little bush, about 2 inches over to the, or say what, about 6 centimeters over to the right. Rounds out. No, nothing. Not that time. I think he's right up against the edge of the map. I think that's where they'll find him. T-28's going up there. UKSkaface is moving up. Well, he might as well. They're capping, but got nothing to lose. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he actually was in the bushes where UKSkaface was firing. You can see the crater where he was firing, so he might have done some damage to him. Oh, and he's now gone. He's killed by the SU-100. So, that's the end of the battle. And now he does a victory dance. Always amuses me when for some reason Wargaming decides to make our tanks go crazy at the end of the battle. Okay, and it was an ace tanker for UKSkaface in the SU-8. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15. He got a Gore's medal. He did more damage, exceeding 10 times the hit points of his vehicle. And he got a Confederate. He hit more of the enemy than anyone else in his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently destroyed by other members of his team. And he got the high caliber on top of that, so he did the most damage in the battle. If we look at the team scores, he got the highest damage, 2,645 hit points. He didn't get the highest number of kills. He was actually 5th on the table, joint 3rd in number of kills with only 1. But when it came to base XP, he was top there with 1,158, a nice high total, which is why he's got the ace tanker. He fired 15 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, and 6 splash damage. He did damage of 2,645 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He did hit 8 of the enemy and kill 1 of them, and he did damage assistance of 110 hit points and stun assistance of 1,228 off 11 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 57,401 credits, and after ammunition resupply he had 45,251 credits left. So it's a very profitable Arty, the SU-8, almost as profitable as the M44. He received 1,737 XP, but it was ×3 for the first victory of the day, and he had a personal reserves bonus going at the same time, so he took home a whopping 6,948 XP in total. So that's a very nice score. Now, there is one thing I was curious about, and that was how much damage did he actually do to the M44 when he fired that round at it? Well, he actually did splash him for 97 hit points. So yes, he did get a very close hit. He almost was on top of it, but for some reason the shell just went to one side and he only splashed it instead of killing it. So yes, nice try there, but just a little bit out. So it was a good round. If you enjoyed this replay like I did, then please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.